Hello friends, Kevin here, and it is absolutely gorgeous day here in Montreal, Quebec, and we are at Central Station, Gare Centrale. This is where you pick up the Via Rail, so if you guys are visiting, consider this your little guide to the area. I'm gonna start at the REM station. We're gonna take a look at the main area of the Via Rail station and just go around and show you guys some of the shops here and what to expect when visiting Montreal's train station. Let's go take a look. If you're traveling through Montreal by train, this is where your journey will probably begin. This is Gare Centrale, Central Station. Opened in 1943, this is the main hub for Via Rail in Quebec, connecting you straight to Quebec City, Ottawa, Toronto, and beyond. Getting organized here is actually super easy. You got self-service kiosks and actual full-service Via Rail desks lined up on the main floor with people actively there to help you. If you need a bite before boarding, the station actually connects directly to Montreal's Underground City, and there's no shortages of spots to grab a bite. Or if you want to stay on the train platform, there's a cafe, there's a McDonald's, there's a bakery, and a bunch of little spots that are just nearby. I'm talking endless coffee shops, bakeries, and quick bites literally a step away. Plus, if you're riding Via Rail business class, your ticket gets you straight into the private lounge, which actually comes with complimentary drinks, Wi-Fi, and a quiet spot to relax. Aside from that, if you do decide to come here to catch a train, I recommend that you sit literally anywhere but the central area of this spot because it's just extremely uncomfortable. But just note that when your train is actually called, you'll head through the designated gate ramps down the tracks below, and staff will actually line up by your car number before you head down. So if you have a digital boarding pass, get that ready on your phone, and that'll keep the line moving right away. I actually have a full video of taking the train from Montreal to Quebec if you want to check it out. And it's a little bit outdated. I had a different camera back then, but a lot of the information in that video still pertains now. So genuinely some of the most uncomfortable seating over here, but it's a very well-oiled machine here. There's tons of bathrooms. The McDonald's is still super affordable. They got a Subway over here. They got a card shop over here if you want to rip up some Pokemon packs. And for whatever reason, there's a furniture store over here if you want to pick up some furniture. Show you guys over here. They opened up a Wetzel's Pretzels, and I think that's awesome. They usually have little samplers. The prices here are quite affordable. You're looking at about $5 for a pretzel, or if you want some pizza bites, it's about $7.39. Next to that, they have the Kushard. Now this here is the local dépanneur. This is where you'll pick up snacks. Little treats, very, very affordable, $2.39 for some Pringles. Pick yourself up some sodas, and they're always running deals on drinks. And if you want to pick up some local souvenirs, they got some postcards, some magnets, and whatnot as well. If you need to take out money, they have an ATM and a Banque Nationale just over here on this side. And then if you go through these doors over here, that's how you'll head into the REM station or the metro system. Just follow the signs and you can't get lost. Located over here on the left, access to the REM, it's just down the stairs. Over to the right, just follow a little bit of a maze and then you'll end up at Bonaventure Station. So at the moment, it's about 15 minutes before boarding, so they just called out Ottawa Station and everybody's lining up to board already. And so much has changed since the last time I was over here at the station. A lot of the restaurants that were once closed are now open. Beforehand, you used to really only have the choice of Deli Planet and McDonald's being open and the Subway down here on the left. And if you needed to pick up a moderately priced SIM card, you can pick it up here at Positive Electric, or if you misplace your headphones or anything, you can pick some up over here. We got baggage check on this side, so if you're wondering where to pick up your baggage or size it, just to make sure that it's okay for the train, it'll all be over here. And there's some wonderful folks to help you out if need to. Now, like I mentioned, a lot of the restaurants and boutiques here have completely changed and everything's finally reopened since the last time I've been here. So we'll just go inside and take a little look-see of what you can expect when you're visiting the train station. So right next to the Kushard, they opened up a small souvenir shop. So the prices here are okay. They're not terrible, but if you want to pick up like a little souvenir or some perfumes, this is a nice little spot to do so. Obviously, you can save more money just by shopping at the Kushard or going a little bit further to the dollar store. That's the best way to do it. Now the food court here is brilliant. They opened up so many different spots here. So there's the souffle, Japanese pancake spot. There's the Premier Moisson. If you guys want some baked goods, this is kind of the spot. If you're here at 7 a.m., the croissants are piping hot. Everything is just delicious here. They have a wide selection of charcuterie meats and different drinks, and an incredible selection of sandwiches that they'll heat up for you if you want. Prices here are also super affordable, about $9.50 for a sandwich. Now, a lot of the spots in this area were closed the last time we showed up. So now we've got the kimchi, so we got a Korean spot. The sushi shop is now up and running. You can get pizza by the slice at Pizza and Pasta Mangione. $10 for 2 slices, but they're big slices. And my personal favorite pick for lunch, Restaurant Oka. This place, rotisserie chicken done right. Excellent gravy, solid 10 out of 10 spot. You got souvlaki bar. This place is running like machines. There's a kebab shop. There's Deli Planet. This place is awesome, by the way. And there's a ton of places for you to sit now. It's a little dark in here though. Oh, hell yeah, the Vietnamese spot is open. Awesome. There's also some washrooms here if you need to use them. And then it just kind of does like a big loop. The train station area is just further back up there. They also have a little directory, if need be, showcasing all the different shops that are available here, all the different sorts of services and specialties. And if you want to pick up a wine bottle before you hit the road, I recommend the SAQ. They did such an awesome job with the seating area here. And if you're heading towards the Underground City, there's also the local flower shop down here. Pick up some flowers for the loved ones before heading on the train. And then just up these escalators is how you get to the Montreal Underground, where you'll find a Starbucks and a ton of other spots to grab a bite to eat, like Au Pain d'Arrêt over here. More sandwiches. There's the Starbucks. And then another McDonald's. This one here has a bit of a longer queue though, because a lot of the offices will come down to this one. They also have this beautiful food court hall now that has a ton of different options. My favorite spot, probably the chicken spot. But yeah, this place is kind of a vibe now. And the outdoor seating is crazy. I'll show you guys. Water bottle refill station. And then if you want to get out to the giant ring, you just got to go over here. And you're right smack dab in downtown. All right, I hope this guide of the Underground was helpful to you. And for more food, travel, gaming, more, give us a subscribe, where I'll see you guys on the next one where we do something else fun out here in the city. If you guys want to know where to eat or places to visit, or check out the different boroughs of Montreal, I have a whole playlist over here for you to check out. Bye for now.